Not really much you can say when it comes to this kind of Unity guy. This Grifter. Sounds like a modern day troll, but you're the cleaner, right?
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
Not done yet. What's over the room? Oh, it's a Freestyle Collective over there.
Having a good one?
Yeah. Game is a good looking game. Alright, you Mr. Hello, Mr. Priest.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
Enlightenment is the word used. The enlightened story is the word second and two. Rachel Verena said it. She said to one vote 4 times over 120 days. In your story, the pilgrim says infinitum endum. Means something. Q2. 4 120. I don't know. Frick, no idea, mate.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
He said one fight 4 times over 120
If
days.
there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
Infinitum addendum.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Indum. Name of a star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
It's just a word, and you take responsibility for finding it. Pray. Total conviction will bring us the truth. We are being tested. Something secret out there, bringing everything together. Yeah, that one.
Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified?
Yes. Gravity is a miracle, just like life is a... Gravity, no, that's just natural force. Unity is something greater.
It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the Pilgrim searched for?
Ancient humans thought the concept of gravity was miraculous. Until we know more about the Unity, we also could be jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Well,
That's correct, but
I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Alright, so stop peeking through the window now. Let's go. I feel like we've been to England before. We have.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
It seemed like my chat went down, so if anyone was talking, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with Twitch at the moment. So I think so. Alright. I'll double check my inventory and make sure we're all good. We're not. How the hell are we so heavy? Oh, where is it? Come on, Sarah. Okay, I just want to double check our ship crew. Oh. Aluminium is definitely stuff that we need. I know.
Whoever lived at this homestead seemed to have settled in for the long haul.
Incendiary old earth pistol. Pistol. Google writing 4. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? I've driven Emmy mad last night. The difference between writing to myself and talking to myself. The former certain seems more acceptable than the latter. I recall again, my mind is my own, that even if it only exists, it's sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The unity has restored me once more. It's time I act alone for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, as vanity is thankful among my vices regardless. It turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, a time with a very sick man, whatever it has become. I don't like this place. 3. We're going backwards. Today is a soft voice. My assistant asked me if there's anything above the unity. It's all I could do is keep from shouting that I was scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. It was asked only, and I answered the best I could. But even if my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with the unity in my own way, and they followed. Of course they followed. Here's the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistants. I need workers. I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions I can never help talking. But I can never help talking. It starts innocent enough. They want to understand how everyone who believes in science can also believe in the divine, or have their own misunderstanding instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability, let alone. I want them to understand, so I try, gently as I might, to nudge their minds along the right path, and their follow-up and following. The trouble is, I generally care for these people. It would be so much more easier if I didn't. Well, Jenny's still running.
It's absolutely freezing here. I do not recommend extended exposure without our suits.
The incredulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instinct, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them. But I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for lack of vision, when I know very well the blinders that obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake they may someday understand, and for my sake, I wish to be left alone. Google's writing 5. I find myself thinking about various parts of my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. It's not notable here. The road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward. I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine I took a different path. If I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel at my heart, and let myself care for the people who seem to gather me wherever I work, I simply lived and taught, and perhaps brought others to the light. The road seems gratifying. I also seem contented vision. Wait, a contented vision of myself in that future. Here is a difference though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could have achieved for myself, and the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There's something more about sustaining about it. Something, oh, that's it, more fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I am grateful for the time we've taken to notice. What is unity? I return your question with a question. If you have read my writings, what is the burden of people? People are necessary, but people are madness. Who is your most formidable opponent? Myself. Where does enduring contentment come from? It growing, becoming better and stronger, and ice cold rings is stopping and embracing compassion. Nice, well done. Wait, it's his. Yeah, that's so much up in your ass. Huh, I wonder if that's what it used to be like. Isn't that what the guy had that we killed? I don't like the collector guy. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world, in this time, the more I think is precisely where I need to be. And this time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent of scrambling to fix something that others created in my name. It can be something beneficial. It can be something beneficial. Oh, I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live an enlightened and blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Halia 2, the iron hides the scorpion. Scorpion's sting hides its root. Interesting. So is he buried somewhere then? Okay. Cheers, mommy. Good, nice words. I wonder where he did die then. That obviously must have been a while ago. Okay, Alia 3. What's this?
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Did you now? We're about to go out the system first time. I wonder how this is going to go. This is a cool gun. 60 damage? Bro, what the hell? Nine bullets. I should have bought more healing. I don't mind. Alright, we're about to leave the system for the first time.
More challenges.
How did you guys land in front of us then?